Welcome back, people of the internet. It is episode 3 of Daily Dose of Mythos. And who do we have here today? You've always seen the title and the thumbnail. We have the one and only, the famous Sisyphus. The guy who's famous for rolling a huge ass boulder on top of a mountain and it rolls back again, and he does it the next day again. He keeps doing it till the end of time. That is his punishment. But we will be talking about the why. Why the fuck does he get this punishment? The funny thing is, he gets this punishment because he's extremely smart. He was a king, okay? Sisyphus was a king, okay? He was extremely intelligent as fuck. He was intelligent. He's like IQ 900,000, okay? That's his IQ. It's not in any book. This is private information from Jivasurya, okay? But he was ruthless and manipulative as fuck, okay? This guy was so clever. He was so clever, he cheated death twice. Not once, twice. How and why did he cheat death, and why did he have to cheat death? Well, he exposed the king of the gods, Zeus, okay? Zeus decided, oh, I'm gonna kidnap a girl. Okay, not a girl, a woman. A girl sounds so bad. A woman, okay? He decides to kidnap a woman. And Sisyphus decides to expose his ass out. He's like, oh, Zeus, he kidnapped a woman. He kidnapped a woman. And Zeus got angry and he decided, oh, this guy gotta die, okay? And so, the first time Sisyphus faced death was Thanatos, death itself. He's the god of death, the death itself. He's the embodiment of death, okay? Thanatos. And so he came to kill him. But bro tricked death itself. He literally tricked us, like, he just tricked him and he chained him. Bro changed death. And so, because what do you think happens when death is chained to a place and can't move anywhere else? What do you think happens? You know, you think it's fine. No. No one dies. No one fucking dies. Obviously, because death is chained somewhere. Do you think someone's gonna die? Obviously not. No one's fucking dying anymore. Everyone, like, imagine warriors get stabbed, but they can't die. So they're just suffering eternally. Imagine, like, you get stabbed, okay? You're gonna die. You get stabbed in the heart, you're gonna die. It's immense pain, but you're gonna die, so it's fine. But imagine you don't. Just have a stab wound. It's not even like the modern world where you can just operate on it. No. You get stabbed. You just have it in your... You can remove the sword, obviously, but, like, you still have a hole there. Just bleeding out for no reason, okay? So yeah, that's how he cheated death, and he chained death, and due to that, no one was dying. And so Ares had to come himself. Ares, one of the gods of Olympus, decided to come and free death. And soon Sisyphus was captured, okay? Obviously he couldn't go for long. He got captured. But before he died, he told his wife not to perform his final funeral rites, okay? And so when he ended up in hell, he meets the king of hell, Hades, and his wife, Persephone. I think she's the daughter of another, like, fertility. No, she's the goddess of fertility, I think, if I remember correctly from the story. And so yeah, he meets both of them and he's like, oh, I'm so mad that my wife didn't respect me, and so can you let me back so that I could fix it. And they actually let him. They actually let this bastard walk. I think you actually saw the thing for the next episode. Yeah, I planned like one episode and two episodes together. That's why I record them together. But yeah, anyways. So yeah. This guy, he fools the king of hell and returns back to the living And obviously that fucker doesn't return back because he's the one who told his fucking wife anyway. It's like he doesn't return and they're like, oh, what the fuck? They're just like, they're surprised. I don't know why the fuck they're surprised. Obviously he was gonna do that. Who's gonna be like, oh, I finished it, I'm gonna be a good boy and come back to hell? No one's gonna do that. Anyways. And so soon, obviously, this got the gods furious. They got so fucking furious at this guy. The gods catched him and they were like, yeah, this fucker, we can't do shit to him. Okay? We're gonna fucking make him, we're gonna curse him. He's gonna lift this boulder. It's once it reaches like almost the tippity top here, like it's not gonna go over the top, it's gonna reach the top right here and it's gonna fall back down. And he repeats that for eternity. But do you know what the funny thing is? Albert Camus, the one who made Sisyphus really famous, is that he wanted us to imagine Sisyphus was actually happy. Why did he want us to imagine that? Well, Sisyphus represents our menial life on a day-to-day basis. You get it, like you get up, you get coffee, you go to work, you come back home, you watch TV, you talk to your family, you go to sleep. This is your menial life day to day. And Sisyphus does the same. Yeah, you might say, oh, that's not the same. No, it is technically the same and philosophically the same. And so he wants us to imagine that, and he tells us to find meaning in our menial existence. Okay? He didn't say menial existence, I'm telling you. He said menial existence, but yes. Let us find meaning, small kinds of meaning, like how much this fucking thing means to me. I haven't used this in a video in a while, I guess. Find meaning in things. Find meaning in life. Small meanings. Find your own meanings, actually. Find your own meanings, okay? But I would actually say he's quite a swagger. Sisyphus was actually quite a swagger. You know what? He was so intelligent. He was not wise, okay? If he was actually wise, everyone thinks wise and smart is the same. No, it is not. And the reason for it is pretty simple and pretty clear from Sisyphus' story. If he was actually wise, he wouldn't have dared to fuck with the gods. Okay, as simple as that. He wouldn't have dared a mortal deciding to fuck with the gods. He turned the system around. He tried to fuck with the system, and in the end, he got caught up and he got fucked over 2 ways to Sunday. I know I just told you to imagine Sisyphus as happy, but if he was wise, he was intelligent, he was smart, but he was never wise. But I think this tale also serves as a cautionary tale for us to realize sometimes the most intelligent aren't the most wisest. At the same time, if you're intelligent and can show the finger to even the gods, even they, like in the end, they didn't send him back to hell. They sent him to a different kind of hell. They had to make a hell for him, just for him. How fucking funny is that? How fucking swag is that? Yeah, I'm not telling you to do that, but that is fucking a hard-ass, rock-ass story, okay? And so we end this tale, episode 3 of DDOM, or Daily Dose of Mythos. Okay, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.